Hi Gen Z Society, welcome back to another episode. We are your hosts for today. I'm Yasmin.
I'm Nicky.
And I'm Marky, and welcome to Scout's official hangout place,
The Retro Lounge.
Alright ladies, so nice to see you guys. I know it's a little bit early in the morning, sort of, but have you guys eaten yet?
Not yet. It's been a rough morning. How about you, Yasmin?
I had a bowl of cereal, but that is about it.
Sounds exciting. So guys, what are we doing here today?
I'm glad you asked. So today we have a known personality, someone who's really excellent in a craft.
She is not just an artist, but she's a multi-talented artist. She does dances, singer-songwriter, and she's a rapper, you name it.
Wow, is there anything she can't do?
Well, why don't we find out? Let's welcome Miss Ferlyn G.
Hi guys. Hi!
Hi! So how are you today?
I'm feeling good, hungry, a little bit. Thanks for having me though.
Well,
It's
thank
a
you so
pleasure.
much for joining us. So what do you think of the Scout Lounge?
It's pretty impressive for such a small space. You guys can really create such a pretty comfy place. I'm quite impressed. Yeah.
Well, it's a compliment. Production team.
Alright, so you're an artist, a songwriter, and so many more other things. So tell us your background about it. What came first, and what was the initial idea of your success?
Okay, so I actually started out as a student learning vocal. So I really wanted to be a singer in the beginning. And I started when I was 13 actually. I used to really be very into the mental pop. So like 20 years ago, maybe not 20 years ago. 15 years ago, very into mental pop, and I was chasing idols like 5566, F4. You guys probably don't know who it is, but yeah. From then, I started, I want to know how to sing professionally. And that's when I flipped the yellow pages, which you guys probably don't have it today too. Yeah, but that's when I found, oh, there's actually many music schools in Singapore at that time. I picked one, I called up and went for audition. So that's when my whole journey started. But surprisingly, I actually debuted as a dancer first. Yeah, so at the age of 17, that's when I started dancing professionally. So I was a backup dancer for various artists, JJ Lin, Wang Li Hong, Rainy Yang. Yeah, these are really, really awesome singers, and I'm very, very honored to be backup dancers for them. 2 years later, Korea called me. I went over, trained for another 2 more years, and that's when I officially debuted as a singer. And of course, after coming back, I tried doing music for a while, but I always have that inner passion of acting, but I never had that courage to try because I felt like I've spent my whole life doing music and dance, and I've never really learned professionally how to act. And I know actors out there, they spend like their entire childhood, their entire teenage years just to learn the basics and like the technical side of acting, and I never had that. It took me a lot of courage to actually go for this open audition just to, try out if I have that talent. Thankfully, I got the role. So my first debut film was When Ghosts Meet Zombie, 女鬼爱丧尸, as the female lead. Yeah.
That's so cool.
That's very long.
What were you doing at 13?
So a lot of us when we're younger, we wanted to be famous when we grew up. Was that the same case for you?
I think it's very different because when I first started out, I never thought of being famous. That wasn't like my ultimate goal. I just wanted to do the things that I really love, which is performing, which is singing and dancing. And the fame came as a bonus. But I was struggling a little bit when it came a little bit too much, and it was really pretty overwhelming. Like when I was in Korea and we did Skarf, because it's like the first Singaporean members in a Korean group. And that was when K-pop started to bloom. The fame that came upon this whole K-pop girl group is pretty overwhelming. So that's when emotionally and mentally, not really physically, because physically I think I'm meant to do all this like rough job, like hard work, right? But mentally and emotionally, it was really a struggle. Yeah, so fame is something that you are never trained to be prepared to how to handle fame. Yeah, I guess it's just experience and mental control, and of course your support from your family, your friends. And at that point, I was lucky enough to have members around me.
Well, I'm sure it wasn't easy for you to get to that point in the success, so tell me about it. Did the pressure ever get to you? How did you manage all of it?
I think I'm far from success. I think there's a way longer journey for me to walk. But I'm thankful for what I've achieved so far. Pressure, I mean in any line of job, you know, as a host yourself, there's a pressure. Then you know, there's always pressure in different line of work. For my case, unfortunately, most of the times our emotions and our self, right, it's shown to the public. So I am bad at one thing, which is to hide my emotions. So at times when I'm not in a good mood, or like when somebody pisses me off, or I'm too tired, you know, it all shows on my face. So that's the part when I'm really like struggling a little bit to get to control my facial expression. Other than that, pressure, I guess you just have to work hard and work on your craft. Be prepared, more than prepared, so that when anything comes to your way, you just try.
Wow.
Why?
I think you left it speechless.
So we've known that this generation, okay, everybody's really into K-pop, especially K-pop's really booming right now.
Yeah.
So what's one advice you give to the younger viewers who actually wanted to have the spot you once had?
Okay. It's not a surprise when I came back. A lot of people started DM, you know, message me, asking me, you know, how to prepare for audition, how do you look for opportunities and everything. From in the beginning, I was really enthusiastic to tell them what to do, because I really want more people, you know, younger generation to have even greater success than the past generation had, right? But slowly I start to think that many younger generations now have this misconception that being an idol or being a celebrity, you don't need your hard work, you don't need your basic. What I mean by basic is that vocal, singing, dancing, and even acting. Why do we have classes out there? It's because you need to learn the basic. And I realized that a lot of young generations out there, they just want to be part of the trend. Trend is awesome. I mean, we all follow a trend, but trend started out with a strong foundation. It doesn't just, you know, fall from the sky. So I think that is something that younger generation should really take note. Yes, I believe that there are some people that get famous overnight. But if you want to really be in this industry, you really want to strive and you want to go greater success, right? Greater heights, maybe. It's really based on yourself, how you put yourself out there, how you learn, and how you want to improve yourself. I think that's more important than being famous. I started out learning all this stuff, and fame is a bonus. It's something that you wish you would have it at the end of the day, but it's not something that you should put your heart and mind to go toward. I think that is very unhealthy, and at the end of the day, you will probably struggle a lot.
Wow. So like, we heard that you released a show or a movie last September.
Yeah.
So tell us about it. For people that haven't seen it, tell us where we can watch it. Do you have any upcoming shows and movies in the future?
Okay, cool. Yeah, that was Live Your Dreams, 大大的梦想 by MediaCorp Channel 8. And that's my first pretty major role in a drama, in a local drama. And I am very thankful to have this role because I realized this role made me known to the local public. I am so thankful that, you know, more and more local people get to know me, and even like the older people, you know, the younger people. So yeah, you guys can watch it on MeWatch. It's still there, 16 episodes. And actually last week, one of my pilot episode, Justice Boo, 整零49天, also came out. My first time playing the lead, female lead for a drama.
That's so impressive.
Thank you. Yeah, so that one, you guys can watch it on MeWatch too. So I'm really hoping that you guys can support, because it's just a pilot episode, and if we have more demands, then we might have a chance to do a full 20-episode drama. So my future is in your hands. Yeah,
It's
and
in
also
their hands too.
in your hands. You guys can watch Justice Boo on MeWatch. If you miss the Channel 8 telecast, you guys can just go online and watch this one episode. Yeah.
You heard it, guys.
What are you doing now? We're pretty sure you inspire a lot of people out there, but we want to know, who inspires you?
This whole dancing and singing, I was actually inspired by Britney Spears. Hit me, baby, one more time. Yeah, so I started out that because, you know, when I was in my teens, right, she was the...
She was. And she still is.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
She still is,
She
yeah.
is.
Yeah. I started following her, you know, when I sing, I try to mimic her. I'm not a girl, you know. you try as much, you know, to follow her and her dance moves and everything. She inspired me to be an artist.
Wow. Alright.
You've got this guy speechless.
I mean, she makes me speechless. I'm gonna put it out there first. Alright, okay, guys.
I think you're making someone fall in love with you.
So what is your greatest validation as an artist?
Whatever I do, it's very public. My shows, my dramas, and when the public comes to me and tell me that you did a really good job, or they will come to you and say, I freaking hate you, but I understand why you're doing it, but I hate you. So I understand you, but I still hate you, you know.
Yeah. So how do you want your fans to remember you by?
I would like to be part of their journey growing up.
So you want to be Britney Spears? Like she helped you growing up?
Basically, right?
I want to be Ferlyn G, somebody that will be able to make a change in somebody's life in a positive way.
I'm sure you've already done that with so many people, with everything you've been doing so far.
And more. And more, yeah.
Wow. Wait, do we have fun questions for her?
Oh yeah, so we have this thing called the fast talk. So there'll be 3 of us that'll be asking you questions.
Okay.
So the idea is you to answer the first thing that comes to your mind. So it has to be like poop.
Okay.
Like that. Ready?
On the spot. You ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Ready? Okay. Dancing or acting? And you can't say both. You have to choose.
Only one.
Oh my god! Wait.
This is fast talk.
Let's go.
Come on.
Can I say both?
No.
One only.
I want to go. Dancing.
Okay. TV series or movies?
TV series.
Heels or rubber shoes?
Rubber shoes.
Classic or modern?
Classic.
Beach or mountain?
Beach or mountain?
It's a fast talk.
Hold on.
The first thing that comes to your mind.
Okay, ask me again.
Beach or mountain?
Mountain.
Okay.
Okay.
We got you how to be finally. Okay. Okay.
Guilty pleasure.
I'm pretty sure she has many. I feel like it's gonna be chocolate. Chocolate?
Favorite expression?
Face expression.
This is the argument. Sorry. Favorite time of the day?
Midnight.
And favorite thing to do when you're sad?
Listen to BTS.
Ooh. Alright, next one. You ready?
Wait, go slow,
Are
man.
you ready?
Come on.
Are you ready? What's your dream role?
Fighter.
Okay.
She's feisty.
Okay.
You want to ask me a question? Do you really want to ask me more questions?
I kinda wanna live.
Oh yeah.
What's one thing you can't live without?
God.
Wow.
Okay.
Last one. What's one thing that makes you happy?
You nah.
Don't do that to the profile.
Oh my god.
Flushing.
No, it's the lights.
Oh, yeah.
I guess it's going back home and knowing that everybody is healthy and happy.
There's no place like home. Well, there you have it in society. We've heard very inspiring lessons from the actress herself, Miss Ferlyn G.
Don't forget to show some love. She has so many things upcoming.
We have definitely learned a few things today, right guys?
For sure.
Yeah, for sure. Alright, so this has been great.
This is Nicky,
Yasmin.
And Marcus,
and we'll see you soon for the next episode.
bye.